What if I told you the iconic symbol of African wilderness, the lion, is quietly disappearing from the continent? And we might be the last generation to hear its roar in the wild. Picture the African savanna at dusk. The golden grass sways in the wind, and then you hear it, that deep, resonant roar that echoes for miles. It's a sound that has defined wilderness for centuries. But today, that roar is growing fainter. In just my lifetime, the number of wild African lions has fallen by almost half. Some experts believe there may be fewer than 20,000 left across the entire continent. To understand how we got here and what's being done to reverse this crisis, we need to look at what's really happening to the king of beasts. Let's start with the scale of the loss. A century ago, over 200,000 lions roamed Africa. Today, they're gone from 26 countries they once called home. In West Africa, only about 250 lions remain, scattered in tiny, isolated pockets. The situation is so dire that in some regions, local communities report going years without seeing a single lion. This isn't just a gradual decline, it's a collapse happening in plain sight. So what's driving this disappearance? The answer isn't simple, because lions are facing what conservationists call a perfect storm of threats. The first and most immediate pressure is habitat loss. Africa's human population has quadrupled since the 1950s, and as people expand farmland, build roads, and develop new settlements, lion territory shrinks. Imagine a vast, open landscape being gradually carved into smaller and smaller islands. Lions need enormous ranges to hunt and establish prides, sometimes up to 100 square miles for a single male. But those spaces are vanishing fast. When their habitat fragments, lions become more vulnerable. They come into closer contact with people, which leads to our second major threat. Human-wildlife conflict. When a lion loses its natural prey, it sometimes turns to livestock. For a pastoralist who depends on their cattle or goats, losing even one animal to a predator can be devastating. So in retaliation, lions are often poisoned, shot, or speared. This conflict accounts for a significant number of lion deaths each year. But it's not just about revenge, it's about survival on both sides. Many rural communities see lions as a direct threat to their livelihoods and safety. Then there's the illegal wildlife trade. While lion poaching doesn't get the same attention as elephant or rhino poaching, it's a growing problem. Lion bones are increasingly used in traditional medicine and as substitutes for tiger bones. Their teeth and claws are sold as trophies. In some regions, bushmeat hunting depletes the antelope and other prey that lions depend on, leaving them to starve. Slowly add to that the impact of climate change. Prolonged droughts, shifting rainfall patterns, and more frequent wildfires are altering the savanna ecosystem. Prey animals move or die off. Water sources dry up. Lions are resilient, but even they can't adapt overnight to such rapid environmental shifts. But here's where the story takes a turn. Because across Africa, a quiet revolution is underway to save the lion. In Kenya's Masai Mara, conservation groups are working with local Maasai communities to create lion guardians, warriors who once hunted lions but now protect them. These guardians monitor prides, alert herders when lions are near, and help reinforce livestock enclosures. The result? Lion killings have dropped dramatically in areas where these programs operate. In Botswana, wildlife corridors are being established to connect isolated lion populations. These are protected pathways that allow lions to move between national parks without crossing dangerous human-dominated landscapes. It's a simple but powerful idea. Giving lions room to roam safely. Technology is also playing a role. Researchers are using satellite collars to track lion movements in real time. This data helps predict where conflicts might occur and allows rangers to intervene before tragedy strikes. In some regions, mobile alert systems notify farmers when collared lions approach their grazing lands. Perhaps most importantly, there's a growing recognition that lion conservation must benefit local people. Ecotourism projects are creating jobs and generating income for communities that live alongside lions. When people see real economic value in keeping lions alive, attitudes change. Lions become assets rather than threats. We're also seeing success stories. In Rwanda's Akagera National Park, lions were reintroduced in 2015 after being wiped out for 2 decades. Today, that pride has grown and thrived. Similar reintroductions are being planned in other countries where lions have been lost, but the challenges remain immense. Funding is limited, political will fluctuates, and the underlying pressures of human population growth and development continue. What gives me hope is that we know what works. Protected areas, community involvement, anti-poaching patrols, and coexistence strategies. When implemented together, they can reverse the decline. In regions where conservation is prioritized, lion numbers have stabilized or even increased. The African lion isn't just a symbol of wild Africa, it's a keystone species. Its presence shapes the entire ecosystem. When lions disappear, prey populations explode, vegetation is overgrazed, and the delicate balance of the savanna is disrupted. Saving the lion means saving an entire world. We stand at a crossroads. One path leads to a future where lions exist only in small, fenced reserves, museum pieces of a wild past. The other path leads to an Africa where lions still roam free, where the roar still echoes at dusk. The choice isn't just Africa's, it's ours. Because the fate of the lion is intertwined with our own relationship to the natural world. Which big cat conservation story should we explore next? The snow leopard's struggle in the Himalayas or the jaguar's comeback in South America? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Rare Species for more stories of wildlife on the edge.